I'm hurrying, I'm hurrying. Ah. Hey, Adam. I'm a bit late. Haven't even gotten to eat, so I'm gonna have to do that first. Hey, Purple Veil. Running later than I expected to be. Ooh, that sounded good. Okay. Still getting stuff set up a little bit. I'm going to eat while we wait. Oof. These are foggy. You ever have a sandwich that has all the right ingredients, but it just barely makes a passing grade, you know? You're like, this would taste a lot better, but it doesn't. It tastes alright. It's like everybody showed up to work, I guess. You know, that kind of sandwich. Can't watch streams on my shitty net, but no, I'm here in spirit. And in your heart. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Basically every time. Yeah. There's Gungrave 4. I'm gonna get the game started up and do an audio test real quick while I try to wolf down this sandwich. It's hitting the spot, but like, at what cost? I almost feel like I wasted the money paying for all those extra ingredients. Been talking to Gal. Nice, man. What's going on with that? Are you, like, is he hooking up with you with an official gig or something? That was a sentence, I promise. Sludge / God has been vaulted. Ah. Ooh. Oh, shit. I need a controller for this, too. Give me a sec. I'm really behind. This will do the trick. Ow. Okay. This feels better for now. Piled all the clips we had of the song. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check. I haven't been able to check that out yet. Is he making another EP, or is he just gonna release singles for the moment? Like, Get Your Money Up is fucking fantastic, which is why I'm asking. I'm not asking in spite of that song. I'm asking because of it. Anybody new in chat who wants to have some taste in music, check out Gao the Arsonist. He's on Spotify. Oh, right, I've got to use the fucking DS Windows. Because PC gaming is a wonderland of jank. The fact that anybody uses this shit is, frankly, a miracle. Honestly, no clue. I don't want to fanboy and bombard him with questions. That's fair. Like, I barely responded whenever I sent him the art for Entropy, you know? Like, after that, fuck, that's loud. Like, after I sent him the art for Entropy and he said, you know, thanks, looks good, I didn't message after that because I didn't want to be that guy, you know? Because I have no way of knowing how much he gets bombarded. But I'm sure it's a decent bit. Cell shaded mode has been added. Now that's pretty cool. Still getting things set up, give me a second. Okay. Now I'm gonna finish eating while people pile in. So no clue. To be fair, the only reason PCS even works, PCs even work, is because we tricked Magic Rock into thing. You know, you're not wrong. Actually, that's a pretty apt way to put it. Why must I suffer? This is supposed to be the same kind of dill pickle that I've been having every now and again. And it's just extra, extra, extra salty for some reason. Like, ah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, eat. Red Orb, for fuck's sake. Eat. Hell, make a stream about it. Monetize it. Monetize your thoughts, the blood you spill. How can you pretend to be the victim when it's God you killed? God, Gao has some bangers, let me tell you. Oh. So, while we play the waiting game for Jack to finish his mukbang, how's everybody doing? How's your week been? I haven't streamed since Wednesday night. It's been a day, so gotta catch up with everybody. Also, my wonderful girlfriend got me a Gear 5 shirt, and it's really, really cool. And anyway, read One Piece. Read it and then watch it when you get to the Wano arc, I guess. But, like, otherwise just read it. Or, like, read it and then go back and watch the anime adaptation moments of the big stuff, you know, like Luffy fighting Crocodile, or Gear 1 and Gear 2 being shown for the first time. That's a pretty good line, yeah. I promise I'm not taking my time. And I don't want this to be an eating stream, because that shit's weird and uncomfortable. But I needed to eat. Otherwise I would have been grumpy. Hell yeah, this was a good decision. It's not like the sandwich got better, but since it's hitting the spot, that's a good sensation. Hmm. Yeah, you did tell me about that. Yeah, which I agree. It would be poetic for that to be like the last song in it. You just haven't done enough. Makes me wish the song actually ended with like that line into silence, but like directly, and then like silence during that line too, like no background instrumentals. That would hit pretty hard. Okay. Vietnam, alright. Please wait until the download completes. What? What do you mean? I already downloaded the game. What? Yeah, Vietnam, that's where we at, right? What? What do you mean download? Hang on. Wait. Okay. How do I check this? Yeah, cool. All right. Yes, it's me. Yeah. I can cut it off, and I'm sure I can figure out a way to isolate the vocals. I think that'd be pretty badass. What does it mean, download? I don't want to make people wait anymore, but I don't see any sort of progress line. Yeah, live in your head. Bet I'll die from the gunshot. Damn, yeah, that does go hard. Holy shit. What download are you talking about? Are you insane? Alright. Let's check out Xbox right quick. I'm gonna exit out of the game right quick. Because Game Pass was doing that really cool thing where it only shows up behind the game. I couldn't do anything about it. Installed, Gungrave G.O.R.E. Yeah, it sure is. What was the dealio? Was it installing the new update? But that can't be because it says no active installs. Okay, maybe that was just a fluke. Let's try it again. Well, the game decides it's downloading nothing. You should watch the 30-second clip. Well, here, hold on. If it's still downloading nothing right here, then I'll watch the 30-second clip and then troubleshoot. I just noticed that line. Reenacting the events of the game in real life might lead to punishment. I mean, speak for yourself. No, don't worry about it. See, not only do I simp for Gal, but also you're giving me engagement. So it benefits us both. Yeah, nobody around me likes Gal's music either. Okay, it was a fluke. Alright. Jensen, who wanted to kill Graves so badly, is dead. Yeah, remember that shitty boss fight? Luckily, there were many clues in the dropship that Jensen left. Why on earth did Raven Clan take the seed core out of Scumland? What's this about a seed refinery in Vietnam? We need to hurry up and find out what their plans are. The plight of the Gal fan. Oh yeah, I was telling my partner that about the new song. I was like, oh hell yeah, Gal posted a banger, and she was like, hey, you want to listen to it? And I was like, no. I was like, I know you're not gonna like it. There's no point. Who's giving you engagement? Speaking of which, Gal is criminally underrated. Seriously, I really like. part of me hopes he catches on. The other part of me hopes he catches on and then retires kind of early so that he can, like, you know, have his riches and not have the influence, you know, kind of taint the work he does. Not to say that he's like, you know, not to say he lacks artistic integrity, but that kind of stuff is really difficult to avoid. Yo, new banger. Oh, no, that's a bad idea. Yeah. That's basically what I was like. Because it was like a reaction whenever I saw the new song. I was like, oh shit, look at this. That looks like just the Falcon from... Is it the Falcon? I might be thinking of something else. One of the drop ships from Halo. My dream is the JPEG Mafia X Gal the Arsonist collab that just sends you to another dimension. Please. Isekai me. Anything's got to be better than this. Mother of performance. Dig a series of interconnected tunnels like the Viet Cong. God fucking performance. I hate this PC sometimes. Because, like, there's no reason for the performance to be buckling, and yet... Oh, maybe it's all these, all the foliage effects. Don't speak her name in this holy place. Why'd they make this to look where I could, like, just fit in, but I can't? Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to turn down the performance just for this level exclusively. Alright, I love you. I'll try to stop by if I... Oh, yeah. Please do if you can. And I love you too. Oh, God, I was literally just about to say, maybe the performance is going to clear up, and then it immediately has a frame pacing issue of like 4 to 5 frames all in a row. My 6? I turn like a tank, lady. What am I supposed to do about my 6? I'm moving in with 2 Tekken players next year. Oh, fuck yeah! Do they shower? Nah, I'm just kidding. Where am I? What are you doing for the rest of this year? Or are you talking about, like, January and the rest of this month you just gotta figure something out? Is it one of those situations? With my parents for December because Mom's birthday. My birthday and Christmas are so close. Okay, cool. I'm just glad you got a place to stay, man. That was worrying me a lot. Same with everybody else. House will be done mid-January. We're moving the last 2 weeks of January, first week of February. Gotcha. Dude, moving fucking sucks. Do you have a lot of stuff to move? PC and some bits and pieces that can fit in one car. Yeah. I mean, like, it's nice to have stuff, but try to keep it that way until you find a more stable situation. Like, don't buy little extra knickknacks and stuff. You will regret it. I'm the source on that. Like, my roommate and I already agreed after this last moving process. We're just like, next time we are going to save up enough money to hire movers to do it for us. We are going to pay other people to do it. Like, that's non-negotiable. Because we had to move up 3 flights of stairs yet again. Or I'll live for the next at least 5 years. Holy shit. Yeah, you better buckle in. I hope it's a good place. One of the places was on Cancer Hill. Is that the actual name of the place? That's asking for trouble. Mother of Performance. As in the hill it was on, was so bad to climb up. Ah. God, all 4 of you in the same place. Well, I really hope it's the kind of situation where you guys are, like, great friends, and there's no possibility of you guys growing tired of each other in the next 5 years. Because moving in with friends, at least for the first time in my experience, is always a hell of an ordeal, you know? Like, if you don't know them well enough, if you aren't acclimated to living with people that you don't know very well, you know? If you just haven't had a roommate situation, it's going to test your friendship something fierce. Yeah, like, I've moved in with all of my best friends at some point, except for one of them who lives in Florida. Like, I moved in with all of them at one point, you know? And, like, it comes with its trials, you know? You learn a lot about each other. I'll just say that. Should be good. Oh yeah, no, I'm not trying to kill your optimism, obviously. I'm just, you know, I hope that it works out. This place feels so empty. This is where I came from, isn't it? Yep, sure is. I'm dumb. Be having 500 internet, which is insane for a small country town. Oh, yeah, that is pretty insane. Separate connection for Wi-Fi only. There's an Ethernet port in the wall in every room. That's the ideal setup right there. One thing I really miss, like, it's probably one of the only things I really miss about the old place, other than it just costing less than this one. But that's just because, you know, apartments are a fucking scam. But yeah, that's one thing I miss is fiber optic internet. You know what's really fun to deal with as a character with inherently tanky movement? Enemies that rush you down. That is a lot of fun and not at all frustrating. It isn't, I promise. I wouldn't lie to you, alright? You know me. I would never lie to you about this. That's not at all stupid. Not even a little bit, I promise. Scout's honor. Again, it just sounds like he's putting his, it's like that bit from one of the fucking Avengers movies where Captain America has the piece of log and he splits it in two and everybody, like, memed it up. It's like that bit, only he's got a honeydew, you know? I'm really excited if you couldn't tell. Yeah, you should be, man. I'm really happy you'll just have a roof over your head, for the love of God. It was ridiculous that you didn't in the first place. And I mean ridiculous as in not your fault. Like, ridiculous that that's what it's come to for, you know, society trademark. Try to keep the headspace, everything will work out. Yeah, mine is a little bit less that. It's more like it is what it is, as in, like, you know, no use complaining too much or trying to stress about it too much, because, I mean, it's going to happen whether I want it to or not, you know? Things are going to work out the way they are, and I got no fucking choice but to just let it happen. Particularly in regards to anything financial. Looks great. Oh, that was, maybe I just caught it at a bad angle, but that looked ugly as sin. We'll cross that bridge when it's burning down. Yeah. Without even knowing it, that is my mantra. Man, Gungrave G.O.R.E really is not popular, is it? According to the viewpoint that I have right now on the stream window, I've got like one viewer. Which, I mean, like, I didn't expect a lot, you know? Especially considering I was late to the stream. But, damn. Me, myself, and I, looks like. Okay, let's try again. That didn't look as bad. Okay, cool. I think I just got it at a bad angle. I think that's all that happened. Ooh, I got wombo comboed. I'll take that. Is this the character upon which Reaper was based from Overwatch? It wouldn't surprise me if it were, you know? He's got that same energy. Except I like this guy better because he's not in Overwatch. I can't go in there? Okay. Guess I had to kill everybody. Really quite thankful to Cosmic for that advice where he said to pace yourself with the trigger presses. Because thanks to that I haven't broken my fucking index finger yet. Or given up on the game entirely. It's time. Okay, I'm liking that one a lot, actually, yeah. Even if it looks kind of jank at some points, I mean, that's pretty satisfying, and it does a shit ton of damage. That does not at all sound like the sound that would be made. Seem like the sound. I need to expand my vocabulary right now. I'm kind of like short-circuiting my brain. Get him. Okay, cool. He realizes he's in Valhalla. He actually died to that previous boss. You know, the one that kept kicking our asses? Yo, this is just like that poem I never read. Dante's Inferno. Let's go to the lab, see what we got. That's cool as fuck. Kinda want it. What we need is some stats, I think. We should probably upgrade the bullet damage. I hate to say it, I don't want to do that, you know, but... I know the joke is DMC, but I don't know if you know Dante's Inferno is a slight bit longer than a poem. Oh, I know. Jensen. Okay, Gate Crasher, that's where we are. Jensen, who wanted to kill Graves so badly, is dead. That's the same description as last time. Okay. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Like, I do appreciate knowing more stuff about that, because I'm not super knowledgeable when it comes to some literature. Anything creative you find that I use is usually derivative, sure, but it doesn't always come from literature, or even most of the time come from literature, because I'm just not super well read. Jack, aren't you volunteering that information a little too easily? Yeah, well, you know, I like to set expectations low so that nobody's ever disappointed. Oh, this fucking game. Oh, yeah, Red Orb. That's a good question that you just kind of gave me to pose to you now. Have you ever played the game adaptation Dante's Inferno? And if so, what were your thoughts? Depending on your answer, you are either based or you are cringe. So, like, choose wisely. You don't want to be cringe. Nobody wants to be cringe. No, but I want to. When I saw it as a child, I thought it was a weird DMC spin-off. Yeah, what I would like most is for it to get a port at the very least, if not a like not a remaster, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Like the kind that just has a higher frame rate, maybe some quality of life changes. But I'd like it to get that kind of thing on PS4 or even PS5, because I don't think that game gets enough attention or credit. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not going to set your world on fire, you know? It's very obviously God of War, Zelda May Cry. But without any of the elements that made Devil May Cry so engaging and interesting. It's more God of War than anything. But it's obviously very derivative, but it's also very, very solid and didn't get nearly as much attention as it should have. I think it got ragged on too hard because of its ad campaign, and also because of the relatively niche subject matter. What? Dante's Inferno is really popular? Yeah, I know. Like, I know a lot of people know about Dante's Inferno, but I don't expect a lot of Dante's Inferno fans to be like, yo, sick, an Xbox 360 game based around my favorite fucking epic. I don't think that was the target demographic. Oh, JJ. Hey, Tamizaki. Yeah, it is a niche title. I don't think it'll ever get any sort of, like, even remaster, or even just port. I think it'll go the way of Sly and, well, no, just Sly right now, where it will just be relegated to PS3, Xbox 360. I think it's just 360, maybe, but yeah, I think it'll just go that way. Which really sucks, because I think that it deserves a bit more. Again, it's not incredible or anything, nowhere near. But it's a really fun, solid game that got kind of fucked over. I can't fucking see. Yo, dude with a shotgun? Pog. Hate those guys. Itchy arm. Yeah, you don't want to be relentlessly compared to Ultra Kill, because that's an impossible ceiling to break through, because Ultra Kill is just so fucking good. If you get compared to Ultra Kill, it's over. I never did play the Fable series. It looked... This is only looked, I'm not saying it was, I have not touched Fable. It looked criminally boring. But that's only because, like, that's all that I saw of it, you know? Like, it looked to me that way. That doesn't mean it was, that doesn't mean I'm saying it was. But it looked criminally boring. Like, it looked like Narcolepsy, the video game, you know? Even as a kid, I was like, wow, I'd rather do homework. TBH. Fucking some of these explosions, I like. I know they're coming from these guys' grenade launchers, the mounted grenade launchers, but I can't see them a lot of the time, so I just explode, and I can't. Nothing's being conveyed to me like what exactly is doing it. I just have to guess from what I know about their weapons. Fuck off! Oh, this is so annoying. Combat is very much press X a bunch, and there are a few combos and special skills. It's not what the game ever focused on. It's the first game I ever 100%ed, and the first story in a game I actually cared about. Okay. I am a gameplay-focused kind of guy myself, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate a good story, obviously. That said, I'm gonna try it eventually. It just really doesn't appeal to me right now. It's gonna take a lot of coaxing, you know. What the fuck? God, you son of a bitch. You see that? The grappling thing that's supposed to lock on and be homing, it just fucking missed. Watch this. Watch this, boys. Boom! Oh. That clip of Donald Trump. I'm gonna come. I hate the shotgun guys. They just bring the gameplay to a complete standstill. Holy shit, that paragraph. A lot of people prefer the first game over 2, which is evident because of the remaster, but I just enjoy the sequel much more. Fable 3 is widely regarded as the worst, because it seems like they forgot what makes the game fun. They did that a lot in that generation. Full open world game, but there's little to no world map, and the one there is doesn't really have any markers. The world's specifically made just for exploring. I can always appreciate that. I think it would be a good idea to invest in an increase in damage there. Alright, mercenary base. Unsurprisingly, there were mercenaries guarding the cave. It seems they've been guarding the cave for a longer time than we thought. Who is that guy with the huge gun commanding the mercenary troops? I better find out. Reunion. Okay, well, it's obviously somebody we know. fucking shotguns, dude. It's like getting flicked on the nose. I like how he waited for me to finish. Very nice of him. Oh my fucking god! Oh. 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 I do love video games. I promise. I know it seems like I don't sometimes. I didn't even see him. I still barely see him. Am I supposed to climb up there? No? Maybe there's somebody I'm supposed to kill that I just forgot about. Dude. Where are you at? You! Silver keys and gargoyles. That's a hell of a balance that they struck with that voice acting. You can have protected or unprotected sex. You can become a ruthless landlord. Ah, shit. Landlord simulator. Every NPC has their own specific likes, dislikes, and interests, huh? That's pretty cool. I imagine that was a really delicate balance. Auto lock. I pity the poor sap who ever tries to no damage this game. Or, like, no shield damage. I wonder if that would even be possible. Some way you can cheese it as with any system from the early 2000s. Like wearing a secret outfit from a hidden quest. Gives you a bunch of stats. Fuckload of books, not on the same level as Skyrim, but they give you a few pages of background lore. That's how you know somebody was passionate, if there's a shit ton of extra lore that you don't even need. That's how it is in Evil West. There's a whole bunch of extra lore for this really simple cowboy universe, and it's really funny. You can literally teach your dog new tricks. Oh god, the fart juice. Look at this. How much fun are we having here? Swear to God, dude, that one missile demolition shot has been useful throughout the entire game, and I don't think it'll ever stop being useful. Thanks for the warning. Please die, all of you. Woo! Give me. Give that to me. Okay. Why can't I get up here? You have a dog companion that will sniff it. Teach it to attack. One of the DLCs, there's a few potions that will let you change its breed. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm reading all of it. Every NPC is bisexual. This is the future liberals want. Smells like Upgamer in here. See, that's the hallmark of a good boss fight. They summon fucking ads. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody knows how to make a boss anymore without ads. Ads as far as the eye can see. Must not have been a very hard battle. Neither of them were damaged. If you don't want a baby or an STD, buy a condom. That's kind of neat. DPS phase, ad phase, DP. Oh yeah, no, like, when used correctly in a boss fight, ads can be great. Example, Cathedral, or Deacons of the Deep from Dark Souls 3. That's immediately the example that comes to mind. It's not great when it is the boss fight. Oh, but like you just said Deacons of the Deep. Well, the thing is, like, they started as a bunch of ads. A boss didn't appear, summon ads, and then run away. That's not what happened. The ads were the boss fight. This guy, he was getting his ass kicked and got tired of it and decided to summon ads and run away and hide. And shoot me from afar. And then when I killed all the fucking ads, he's like, oh god! And then he ran away again. Doom Eternal's bosses, those are good examples too. Because the ads also serve a purpose for basic gameplay, not just for, you know, supplementing the boss's difficulty. I guess the bottom line with my philosophy on ads and boss fights is the ads should supplement the experience, never replace it. If the boss is only tough because his cronies are hitting hard, it's not a very fun boss. If the boss is only tough because I'm getting sucker punched because the audience is throwing tomatoes, I'm not going to have a lot of fun with that boss. I'm not going to have a lot of respect for it. Fable 2 taught me safe sex as a child. And they say you learn nothing from video games. What's up with that? I didn't mean to go back to the menu. So you know mine are gonna be heavenly. Somehow, Ultra Kill, even whenever, like, let's see. I'm trying to think of all the bosses to see if there are any that just have ads. Can you think of an Ultra Kill boss that, like, has a bunch of ads as a prominent mechanic? It's been a little bit since I played it. Think of that one, and I guarantee you I can, you know, tell you why it's not bad. Because there's no boss in Ultra Kill that made me go, ugh. None. There are bosses that kick my ass, though. Oh, Flash Prison. There's one. The ads are part of the fight. As in, he spawns them because they supplement his shield. And they have their own separate attacks, but they're not nearly as devastating as the main boss itself. The main boss is still the main threat. There you go. I don't know why it's so common for modern video game design to be like, we don't know how to make this boss tough. I mean, we made his design look cool. This guy's like a military mercenary dude. He's got a sniper rifle. Okay, well, like, how about you make him use the sniper rifle? Yeah, but like that's not enough. Let's have a bunch of the unnamed putty patrollers from the last few minutes come in and just, you know, die to the player. Stop it. Okay. Also, if you do good or bad deeds, you grow horns or a halo. That's pretty cool. Zell decided to join us, and Grave managed to get into the refinery. Is there a second seed core here? First, we need to get this area behind the refinery that's been blacked out on the floor plans. We should find important information there. Grave also set off to clear the way, so I better get ready to go in with Dr. Asa. Alright, stage 16, secret refinery. Diverging paths, Grave. Yeah, ads should not be a replacement for boss difficulty. They should supplement it. Deacons of the Deep is an example of a boss where the ads are the boss, and they have been from the very start, and they weren't just added in because they don't know what to do with the boss. Like, I don't know why that's so hard for developers. Like, I genuinely don't. There are a lot of things I know and don't know about game development. I can't think of an excuse to just cop out on that particular thing. I can't think of one other than just time restraints or lack of vision. I genuinely can't. That's one of the things where I can't be like, well, in their defense, because I don't think there is a thing in their defense. I think that's just lazy. I always forget that I have this charge shot until the shield guys come up, and then I remember, and then the shield guys die, and I forget again. I think a good boss design philosophy is if the boss would be fun to play as, it's probably not as fun. Probably also not fun to play against. Oh, if it wouldn't be fun to play as, also not fun to play against. Yeah, I mean, I think that would extend to most situations, but as always, there are exceptions to that. It's difficult to nail down an end-all, be-all absolute statement for how boss design should or should not be, or a parameter for which it should not transgress. But I feel like that's a pretty, like the one I presented is a pretty solid one, which is that additional enemies, especially ones you've already encountered before, should not replace the boss challenge. They should add to it. That's it. That's one of the reasons that they're called ads, right? Or at least that would be a cool reason for that to be the case. God, it's so frustrating, too. Every single time. It always happens with action games, you know? Any sort of boss fight, and the credibility of the game gets tanked instantly. Just because of bad additional enemy placement. Hell, my review score, if I had to give one, I don't like doing review scores because I think that they're just a very archaic, outdated, and not all-encompassing way of communicating something so complex as one's personal feelings towards a work of art. But if I had to give a review score to Evil West, for example, it would be docked by like almost an entire point just for like 2 certain fights in the game that go overboard with the ads. I'm not joking, like almost an entire full score point because they're that bad. Like, how do you guys fuck it up so much? Also a renown system that when you finish quests or flash trophies from bosses, kill or dungeons you kill, everyone around you will increase your renown. Some quest NPCs won't talk to you if you're not famous enough, or they won't trust you if they don't know who you are. So it incentivizes side quests. That's a smart way to do it, actually. That's a genuinely smart way to do it. I'm surprised I haven't seen that more. Oh, Red Orb, since you're here. You like cool Japanese imports of stuff? Check it out. Silent Hill 2, the Japanese version. I know the ring light's like fucking up with the reflection. I'm going to be playing that on stream at some point because I've got a Japanese PS2. And that's one of the Japanese PS2 games I could find where there was also an option for English and the voice acting was in English, so I could actually experience it that way. Oof. I've already talked my head off and it's only an hour in. It's just, I feel very passionately about the whole ads in video games thing because, like, it can really detract from an experience that's supposed to be mechanics first, that's supposed to otherwise derive its fun value from how the encounter is balanced. Like, it's so frustrating when I get into a groove of loving the shit out of something, and then that comes up, and I'm immediately taken out of the experience because I know exactly where the developers decided to go on a lunch break. Like, I know exactly where they were like, all right, break time. Like, it's annoying. But watching Dizzy speedrun Silent Hill 2. Who might Dizzy be? He sounds familiar. They sound familiar. You might have mentioned them before. I'll fucking do it again. Yo! That man just ran right past me. He had to get out that fart juice. Used to be a world record holder for DMC 80%. Ooh, that's impressive. Dizzy splits. Does he know Cosmic? I'm sure he does, Red. Does he know of Cosmic? Or do you know him well enough to know that? I always forget that, like, you know, not all of us are involved with everybody in the DMC community, you know? It can just feel that way sometimes, because we're so tight-knit, you know? What a great community. It'd be hard to imagine he doesn't. Community is such a great one. Leave a comment if you like the community, or if you're really going to do it this time. You're serious about it this time. You're actually going to end it. Now you say that. Look at all that fart gas. Yes, one of those things is true. She never shows concern for Grave, so there must be something wrong. Not genuine concern, it's more like the kind of concern that your nagging, like, mother-in-law would show because you didn't get the proper job that she thinks you should have to take care of her daughter or something. You know, that's the kind of concern she shows. So when she's showing actual concern, you know something's wrong. There's a reason to be afraid. Majin DT. What, in DMC 1? Or am I misremembering something? Oh, okay, no, I just saw the message with DMC 2. Never mind. I thought you were still talking about DMC 1, and I was like, man, today's about to get way more interesting. So much shit I don't know. I need to watch DMC2 speedruns. Mostly, the only DMC2 content I watch is if I really need to get to sleep. And, you know, I wish I were joking about that, but I've actually watched it to try to get drowsy before. Because it legitimately has that effect on me if I'm not streaming it or something. But yeah, I need to watch some actual speedrun content for that game. I don't know if you know, but Dan Spence. Who might... Oh, that's one of the guys you just mentioned. Dan Spence. I don't think I've heard of him. The blindfolded playthrough of DMC1. That shit sounds like hell. Oh yeah, do it on Dante Must Die. Dan Spence 94. Gotcha. I'm a consistent B student, it looks like. Oh, that's sick. So, when they say shield recovery speed, I wonder if they mean the speed at which it actively recovers while it is, or the speed at which it will start to recover. Because that's a very important distinction. I'm going to assume it means the speed at which it will recover when it already started, which means that we don't need any more of those upgrades. I guess we'll go ahead and do this. And we'll upgrade the targeting distance. Stage 17, Vietnam Cave. There were a lot of unexpected things in the video that Grave shared as he entered the area behind the refinery. The starting point of the blacked out part of the floor plans was identified as a cave structure chock full of orc creatures. How the hell did this happen? What is going on over there? The only niche tech I know about from DMC1 that a normal player could conceivably not know about is the hidden distortion impact and how Nightmare Beta affects left-handed punches so you can one-shot most boss. Yeah, I didn't know about either of those things. That's pretty insane. Oh! Oh yeah. I'm gonna die young. That was a really great cutscene. I'm glad I'm glad that I experienced that. I'm glad they had that. Added a lot to the world. Alright. Oh, yeah. I can see why this game made $7 gorzillion. Video or waifu explains it really well, but basically Nightmare Beta, for whatever reason, has a hitbox that stacks with a freed. So you just use left-hand punches, they do more damage, and I'm sure you know what distortion impacts are. Yeah, I do. I don't even know if they're in 5. I think they are. You just do a charge, left dragon, and put a start. You do a gazillion damage. That's pretty cool. Oh shit, I didn't even see you, buddy. Oh my god, lady, please. Oh yeah. Ah, that shit feels so good. There's also some hidden speed tech on the Nightmare fight that I can't remember enough to explain. Found it from some like 7-year-old Japanese runs. Oh, okay, cool. There's a lot of stuff I don't know about speedrunning tech. I'm all about the style tech, and even then I suck. I forget her name, but I'm wondering if she's ever said a single, like, line in her entire life that wasn't telling somebody else what to do. Did anybody in the world enjoy her character? Anybody on the writing team enjoy her character? Anybody? Anybody at all? God damn it, Grave. Oh. Did you see that? I want to make sure everybody saw that. For posterity. Awesome. I'll still hit them. It's a pretty wide blast radius. I like that. Not exactly involved in the style nor speedrunning community, but all the speedrunning discoveries are super interesting. They're generally well prepped. Dude, yeah, that kind of thing is one of my favorite things to watch. Whenever somebody's presenting some speedrunning facts, and they also got some good editing and good presentation, too. That's addictive. Like, Carl Jobs, for example, is one of my most watched YouTube channels for that exact reason. Very professional, well-edited content, well-paced, explains it. It's good. Fuck! Oh. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. That's it. One probably has the most hidden tech and trash. 2 is the most exciting with Majin DT. 3 is most mechanically precise with golden releases. 4 and 5 fall a little flat because they don't really have that X factor. 5, couple out of bounds skips aside from that, in my opinion. Okay. Well, I mean, like, I don't often watch DMC speedruns, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take your word for it. Like, I wouldn't know. Unless I'm doing this part wrong, because she did say to jump on the tankers, I think. Unless I'm doing this part wrong, this level sucks for me. I don't like making the absolute statement of it sucks, just period, but I don't enjoy it, like, at all. Ugh. This is fucking torture. This reminds me of that bit in Overblood, where, you know, the survival horror game with tank controls turns into a platformer briefly. Oh, fuck, they did? Kill yourself! Okay. Die! I hate you! I hate you so fucking much. Alright. I actually gotta go get something to eat before I pass out. I don't know what fucked up position I slept in last night, but my entire body is aching and I'm shivering because I'm cold. Jeez, man. Yeah, get yourself a pretty sizable meal. Drink a lot of water. Lay down in a position where whatever's hurting is cushioned. Maybe even elevated if it needs to be. And don't move a lot. Please. You can't be doing that to yourself too much. You only get one of those bodies. You know. You only get one. This is it. I wonder who was playing Gungrave G.O.R.E and was just like, dude, I love that part where you had to jump. Part was my fucking favorite. All of it is hurting, but I got so much shit to do, but I'll be laying in bed all day. Yeah. That shit sucks, but, you know, your health is more important. Shut up. You! Get out of the way, don't protect him. He died so easily, he wouldn't even let me have the satisfaction. Sorry I couldn't keep you company for the... Oh, don't worry about it, man. I expected this to be a kind of a lonely stream, especially considering it falls outside the normal wheelbarrow of my schedule. No big deal. I got me, myself, and I to keep me entertained. Worst case scenario, I could just call it early. If I end up getting bored enough. But I think I'm pretty close to the end of this game, so I don't know that I will. Unfortunate because it's like the best time you have streamed for my time zone. Yeah, this is unfortunately going to be a rare occurrence, but I'm glad you at least got to catch a stream for more time than you usually do, you know? I just wish it were under better circumstances, i.e. you not being in pain. I also don't think Gungrave G.O.R.E is very popular, just in general. Which is probably why it's getting the lowest viewer retention I think I've ever had in a stream. It is what it is. Oh yeah, yeah. It just tells me what does work and what doesn't, but I'm still gonna stream whenever I want. Like, it's not gonna affect much except for, you know, just I gotta keep that in mind if I actually want to make some sort of profit. I mean, the only reason I got a Twitch payout this month was because I got a ludicrous amount of gifted subs from the DMC2 dev. So, you know, like you said, it is what it is. I can't expect that kind of luck. Just like watching JJ. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Okay, now I'm for real going. Alright, see you later. Hope you feel better, dude. No, you hang up. Uh-huh. Did you see that? Oh, yeah, nobody saw that. Nobody's here. You see that, Jack? That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, that's the one. There you go, Grave. gonna nuke this place. And as I was brigaded by a load of, these guys look like Darkseid from, I want to say DC Comics? But yeah, as I was brigaded by a load of Darkseids, I knew to myself, I said, like a Kenyan track instructor, my patience ran thin. Ah, boy. At least the skull thinks it's funny. Ghost Hotel reference. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I could see how this kind of game would be a lot of fun for some people. I mean, it's not badly made or anything. I'm glad that Cosmic enjoys it as much as he does. I can't say it's really for me. I think this will definitely, like, it was fun for one playthrough. It'll definitely be my last playthrough. Nah, that's not just for, like, streaming metrics. That's because, like, it's just not really my cup of tea, you know? Not bad, just different preference. Different strokes for different folks. Yeah, Grave. This man's doing the actual, like, virgin walk, you know, from the meme. Ooh. Between a rock and a hard place right now, because since there's nobody here, I could quit and nobody would be the wiser. But on the other hand, I would have to do another Gungrave G.O.R.E stream, and it might be extra short because I think I'm near the end. The blacked out part of the floor, okay, yeah, we already... Stage 18, Secret Laboratory, Concealed. We'll see how we're feeling after this mission. Because I could go for some extra R&R, or even just some extra time to do some more script capture for my video on Evil West. Honestly, the worst part about capturing footage for that, aside from my PC being a PC shit, and not being able to properly capture footage without the gameplay lagging, because PC gaming is a modern marvel and is definitely worth all the fucking trouble. But it's not only that, it's the fact that I have to play Ragnarok again, which means I gotta listen to Angerboda and Atreus, and you know, the Liar Revealed shit, and the forced cutscenes, and the walkie-talkie, my relationship, over-the-shoulder, first-person, fucking emotions delivery system. I gotta listen to all that shit. Again. Sony Santa Monica, since you're definitely not watching this, please add a skip cutscene button to God of War. Even make it like a cheats menu thing. I don't give a shit. Something. I am on my hands and knees begging you, figuratively speaking. I don't care enough about Ragnarok to actually be begging you, but still, close enough to where, you know, you can think of it as begging. But please, add a skip button, for the love of God. I will be so happy with you that I will play through your games at least one more time, and then probably never touch them again. Because, you know, with God of War and with DMC, you know, objectively, I just prefer Coke. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even be comparing Coke and Pepsi, honestly. It'd be more like comparing Coke and fucking, what was it, Dr. Thunder, which is like the generic version of Dr. Pibb, which is the generic version of Dr. Pepper, which isn't as popular as Pepsi, I don't think. I actually like Dr. Pepper over both of them, so that's a bad analogy, actually. It would be more like DMC would be Dr. Pepper, and God of War would be Dr. Thunder. Directly copying a lot of mechanics while adding its own shit, but honestly, you know, like, it's good if there's nothing else to drink. But wouldn't you rather have Dr. Pepper? I know I would. God damn, that was clinical. Not seed gas. This man behind me. Hello there. I no longer want to be suffocating. So please get out of my way. Oh, wow. That actually shut them out. I need to ration out the mundane props that I'm shooting in order to keep my combo up. Otherwise shit like that might happen. Ooh, yeah, come to Papa. Massacre is right. The moment-to-moment satisfaction can be pretty high if you're in a nice open environment like this. You're able to just go tit for tat with them without feeling overwhelmed. Without feeling like there's nothing you can do but take damage. You know? Okay, combo's over. What wrong turn did I take? Fuck's sake. The exit was right here, I just missed it. Hey, Purple Veil. It's basically just me right now. Gungrave G.O.R.E isn't the most popular, but, you know. I think I'm almost done with the game, so I might finish it on this stream, depends on how I'm feeling after this level. Then again, that feels anticlimactic, since I've been streaming it in a prime time slot this entire time, so viewers might be confused when they see that it's just over. They'll be like, hey, did you actually finish it? And I'll be like, yeah, you just weren't there for it, you know? Oh, I'm here too. Yeah, it's good to have you. What's going on right now? I like the funny skeleton in the top left. Just had an adorable patient. Aw. What, did you ride in the back? Get it? I thought it was funny. Sometimes you make a joke that's just for you, you know? Ooh! Did you hear that? That was both my thumb and my wrist. You're sweet. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, Durante. I remember that guy. It feels super out of place when they actually start doing serious like story and lore dump. Because the rest of the game is just like meat and cheese fucking shoot stuff and that's it. You know? Not to mention these models looking like how do I describe it? It looks like a weird mod for looks like a weird creation in Gary's mod, you know? Like they did an HD version of the old scientist model and stuff, but it just looks really out of place, you know? Like something's wrong with the shaders. Perhaps the rig is really stiff. Big Destroyer Jeff is using it. hurts. Oh, shit. Oh, I guess we're fighting. Alright, boss fight time. Is he fun or is he obnoxious? Let's find out. He looks obnoxious. That barely did anything. We need to use one of the meteor upgrades next time, like this one. Oh yeah, that's way more damage. Try this. At least I still do damage. I thought for a second that was like a repellent shield and that I'd have to shoot the spiky crystals on his back. Thankfully that looks to not be the case. Yeah, it looks like he was really struggling there. My fucking god. Video games. No, my shield. What am I gonna do? You cannot tell me that okay, I was about to say, that better have done something. He was in range. Okay, enough of that, I guess. Oh my god, that was so lame. And that's enough of that mission. You know, strangely enough, it reminds me of a quote from a really classic Nostalgia Critic episode, back when he was good. Where he said, this movie just does not care what the fuck you think of it. And that's how I feel about this game. It does not care what you think about it. It's gonna do its own thing. And I actually respect it. You know? Like, I'm pretty much forced to respect it. Like, it has this authenticity to it, you know? It's just like, oh yeah, I'm pretty simple, who cares? Based, I guess. We'll do one more stage, and then I think I'm gonna call it. Dr. Aso hurried out of the cave and delivered the urgent news. An org creature appeared suddenly, and the cave roof collapsed, separating Quartz from the party. The org creature is probably what the former refinery workers were calling Bratu. Grave is returning to the dropship while taking care of remaining enemies. I tried radioing Quartz, but it's still hard to locate her. Oh boy. Is Quartz the one that's been screaming at us this entire time? Or was that like Rika? I think that might have been her name. That dress seems impractical for this mission. Oh no! I have to control her! No! Shit. Oh no. Okay. Okay, whatever. What is this run cycle? What is this run cycle? Looks like she's... Okay, you know what this looks like? Like when you're swimming in some like in a pool and the water reaches your shoulders and you're trying to get to like the side as fast as you could because somebody called you because it's time to eat, and like you're not swimming there, you're trying to like walk there in the water. That's what that looks like. That is exactly what that looks like. What the fuck? Oh, she sucks to play. I hate controlling her. Oh my god. Everything she does is so delayed. I can't fucking see either because her like karate combos keep putting her behind the enemy by accident. Holy shit. I cannot wait for this to be done. Oh my god, this is so fucking bad. I hate this. Oh. Is this the thing that, I think this might have been what Cosmic was foreshadowing a couple streams ago. Oh, this is so... Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. You can't take a game that's all about third-person shooting and then expect it to become an action combat system literally one mission later. Oh, man. Special thanks, we're almost done within the hour. Oh, cool. I'm just playing this terrible section of an otherwise good game. Oh, God. If I find out that she's also the one that's been yelling at us this entire time, that will make it worse. I'm actually trying my best to make this work. I am actually trying my best. Reminds me of the quick time events in KH2. Dude, I would rather be playing KH2 right now. By the way, that wasn't a knock against KH2. I love KH2. I know it could have come across that way. I cannot wait for this to be done. Alright, we're almost through. This game decent. I've only ever seen raw gameplay rather than hot takes. Yeah, it is decent. Except for this section. It's pretty decent. It has some... Like, it's very basic. If you're looking for a deep experience, Rama, I don't think you're gonna find it. You need to be a big fan of games wherein you shoot a lot of shit. If you're not, then this is not for you. This is fun. I'm having fun. I can't fucking see anything. OST better be epic then. The OST is pretty good. Yeah. But, like, 3/4 of the way through the game, it decided to try to briefly be a third-person action game, which it was clearly not equipped to do. Final exams. You had a good day? Yeah, my day's been pretty decent. Sorry that final exams got you down, man. That shit's always stressful. Oh my god, you have to physically turn her and everything! Oh! Cock and ball torture, Dr. Freeman. Cock and ball torture, or CBT. Penis torture or dick torture is a sexual activity involving application of pain and constriction to the penis or testicles. Oh! Oh no! Oh! Jack, what was that? Oh, it was me quoting that video with G-Man talking about cock and ball torture, or CBT, as it's more colloquially known. Move away. Yeah. Say testicles again, that was hot. Testicles. There you go. I was about to say sus. Oh god. Could you not? Like ever? I'm glad you were about to say it, and that you didn't just say it in my chat just now. Oh! Don't worry. I'll ever say it when we play. Oh, you won't ever say it when we play Among Us? I think I've only played Among Us with the DMC crew that one time, and I didn't know how to play, so I just had to drop out like almost immediately. I'm waiting for the courts combo mads. Shit's gonna go insane. I still don't actually know how to, like, play Among Us. I know of it. Mother of camera. Still fatigued. God save, man. I am, currently in a fucking coffin playing this. At least you could do a really cool, like, Kamehameha wave. That's pretty awesome. I'll have to give her that. Reminds me of Chun-Li. Almost definitely the inspiration, I think. God, any cool points I gave you just went away immediately. No! Alright. That was so awkward. Please animate his face. I'm begging you. I'm on my hands and knees. That is a bummer. You act like one. Dude, his eyes. Oh my god. It's fucking game, dude. Play as courts. That was an achievement. Let me tell you. I do deserve to be rewarded for that, yes. And I'm not kidding. Alright. What should I... Brahma, I'm gonna be heading off here in a sec. So... Does everything do rankings? I mean, it makes more sense in this because it is an arcadey style game. I mean, what you just saw was an absolute outlier. Normally, it's just gunshot, you know, move on to the next area. That said, I don't know that it necessarily enhances the experience because I haven't tried to get into the deeper style play trying to get the high ranks. I got that Donner. He'll be back tomorrow. What does that mean? That's ominous. And sorry, yeah, Force a Habit. I just called you that for such a long time. I didn't mean to online dead name you. If that's a thing. That's pretty cool, but it has too wide a cone. I mean, like, I need something that's precision. Like Death Sentence here. Let's see what happens when I upgrade the demolition point. Can I get any more, no. That's kind of cool. I too like girthy cones. Maybe I'll get an HP. No, actually, we've gone without higher HP this entire time. I want to see if we can beat it without it. But we will increase the targeting distance, and then we're going to get off because there's nobody else practically here. And if I just beat this with the equivalent of it basically being off stream on a spot that's not prime time for my normal stream schedule, I feel like that'd be kind of cheating everybody. So instead, I got through the most annoying part, which is where you have to play as courts. No HP upgrade run. Oh yeah, we've been doing it that way this entire time so far, because at first it was because I wanted to unlock as many mechanics as I could, so that way I could try to experience the game on its terms as much as possible and give it the fairest shake I could. But now it's just out of defiance. I never did like the number upgrades. I'm not playing an RPG, but that is going to have to do it for the stream, though, because, I mean, it's dead enough to, like, normally I don't really care too much about it being dead, but it's dead enough to where the people who wanted to see the conclusion to this run aren't going to be able to see it if I continue. And that wouldn't really be fair to them, because I've been doing it for, this is the third Gungrave stream now. I'm sure Cosmic would want to at least kind of jump in during the end, but not a lot of people know I'm streaming right now, and it's outside the normal zeitgeist, so that's going to have to do it for the stream. Let's see. Not too many people here, but that's totally fine by me. Basically means that I could just have a nice conversation with me, myself, and I. Thank you for the people who did join. Thank you to Red Orb. Thank you, Rama. Thank you, Purple Veil. It's always nice to see you. Next week, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing the same kind of thing next week, or if I'm going to dedicate most of the streaming days to capturing footage for my video, because with how packed my weekends end up being, I don't get a lot of time to capture footage for the things that I want to make, because my laptop is no longer strong enough to capture good footage, not footage that I'd like to upload to any sort of video platform, you know, aside from like Twitter if it's a DMC clip or something. And yeah, you know, standards are increasing, so maybe I'd kill two birds, one stone that way by streaming me gathering footage and trying not to reveal too many details of the video I'm making. But not sure yet. I might still also do a stream at some point this weekend, but that remains to be seen. We're going out of town, don't forget. Yeah, that's right. Next week's going to be a bit busier that way. I'm not going to be streaming on Thursday night anyways, because, you know, I'm going to be moving back to that model I initially started with when I made my comeback before I had to switch it up, you know. I was going to be doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and like Sunday night, you know, because that would let me have the Thursdays. But anyways, I'll figure that out later. Stream schedule will be posted like normal on like Monday. I might stream tomorrow. Depends on how things work out. It would just be me capturing footage for stuff, you know, tech tests, Evil West, God of War Ragnarok. But, yep, that's going to do it for this stream. I'm going to go ahead and do something that isn't working on stuff. So, take care.